look at this thing. This is a little table, desk, work surface, whatever you want to call it, and I just garbage picked this. I was coming back from finishing up a job. Had the free, and apparently it works. Looks like some probably Asian subspecies of oak. It is so sturdy. Yeah, the wobbliness is the table beneath it, not this table. I love garbage picking things. When I saw this, I thought, okay, maybe I can salvage some materials off of it. And as soon as I picked it up, it's like, wow, this thing is sturdy. I'm just going to use it as is. So I'm just going to clean it up a little bit and put it to use. Now, you can probably see that it's got a cord there. So I'm going to spin it around. So it's got this outlet on the back. Grounded cord. So it's basically just an extension cord. And I suppose that's what the person meant when they said it works. But okay. And it's got USB too, so that might come in handy. For me, not so much. I don't, do too much USB charging, but I can plug a couple of tools in there. I don't love that it comes off the back. If I was, had my druthers, it would come out underneath or the side or even the top. Well, probably not the top. But if you have something plugged into it, you can't shove it up against the wall, so that's not the best place. But if it gets in the way, I can always remove it. It's just 2 screws. But that's my garbage picking find of the day. And here's a shot of the bottom of the thing. These legs are so stout. I'm just so pleased with this thing. It's neat looking. It could use some touch-ups for the finish. The first thing I'm going to do, because this is going to be sitting on concrete, is I'm going to put some plastic feet on it. Just these little nail-in plastic feet. Gosh, it looks like I could almost just push them in. I'm going to drill those out too because I don't want to split the legs. If you're ever putting something, well, pretty much anything on concrete, it needs some kind of barrier between it and the concrete, but especially wood. It seems like concrete, it absorbs moisture. So either it will release moisture into the wood and make it rot, or it seems to suck all of the tannins and resins out of the wood and turn it into dusty, powdery worthlessness. So anytime you're going to place something on concrete, it needs to be lifted off of the concrete somehow, and some kind of barrier, like a plastic foot, between the wood and the concrete. So I think that's pretty much all I'm going to do is put these feet on here and set it up in place and just see how I utilize it. It's cool. I love garbage picking stuff because there's no stakes involved. If you modify the thing, you're not out anything. If all you can do is tear it apart and get a few materials for another project, that's cool. You've only spent a little bit of time dragging the thing home. But this thing, I was at first thinking, oh, maybe there's some materials on this I can use, but I'm just going to use it as is. I'm really happy with it.